welcome back to another month of Love or Dump. This is going to be for the month of February. If you guys are new here, welcome. I want to remind you guys to subscribe before we get started. The first thing is going to be the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte Hand Soap from Bath & Body. I wanted something that kind of reminded me of like the fall. I've just been really into their soaps lately, and this one smells like marshmallow. It's really sweet. And also what I do like about it is that it is foaming and it gives like a rich lather. The next thing is probably something that most people have like in their purses or something like that around their house. It is Carmex, of course. I have had this one forever now. Its label is pretty worn. I do get really dry lips in the winter, so I get a lot of cracks and it's bad. I usually put this on like when I feel that it's really bad, or I usually like to put it on before bed also, so that way when I wake up my lips are smooth. It's always been a favorite of mine and always my go-to. Next on the list, keeping with the beauty items, is the St. Ives Apricot Scrub, and this is the acne control. I've been using this for a while now, so in one of my previous videos I did try the Target brand, but I ended up really not liking it. I thought that the original is a lot better. I just like the way it feels on my skin and makes me feel refreshed, and I really like the beading and the way that it feels on my face. As far as acne control, I feel that it doesn't really do that much in that department. It just doesn't make me oily because it is oil free. So that's why I keep going back to it, is because it makes me feel refreshed. I like the beading and it doesn't make me really oily. Next one I'm pretty sure that is on everybody's list as well is the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Wipes in the blue kind. These will forever be my go-to. I have tried the pink ones that they have, the grapefruit ones, but they burn my eyes really bad. So I just stick with this one, and they're perfect. They take off all of my makeup, and I usually just do that like at night. If I don't want to wash my face like fully, like with the scrub, or if I'm just feeling lazy or I just have to do it quickly, it's very useful, and that way I can just get my makeup off for the night before I go to bed. These ones I usually just get the refill packs of them, so I know like at a lot of places they come in like two, like with the two in one package, so I usually just get that instead of getting the individual ones because they last a lot longer. Next is a beauty item, and it is the tattoo liner in Trooper Black from Kat Von D. This will always be my go-to as well. I just like the tip of it and just how it goes on. It goes on smoothly over pretty much any kind of eyeshadow, glitter, matte, you know, you name it. It doesn't dry out like a lot of the other liners that I've had before, because a lot of the other liners that I've had, like I use them and then after like one use or so, they act like that I've had them forever and they just end up drying out. This one I found is the most reliable, that I can have it forever and it won't dry out. Last beauty item is the Aussie Mega Moist Conditioner, and I get it in the pump bottle because I do go through a lot of conditioner usually with my hair, and so this is just the best option for me, and it's also more easy to pump in the shower versus trying to fiddle with the bottle. What I like about this is that it does make my hair more soft, and I do find that it does kind of tame the dryness as well that I usually get like in the winter time. It smells great. It smells like coconut, which I love coconut, so that's a plus. You have some food items to mix in also. This is just kind of a random menagerie of just things. So this is the Pure Leaf brewed tea, the sweet tea. I'm addicted to these. I've been trying to cut down on soda. Whenever I feel the need to have something sweet, or when I have like a soda craving, this is usually what I go to, just so I can satisfy my craving, so I don't end up going to soda. For me, I do like sweet tea versus just like regular. Some people don't, some people do. I mean, it just depends like on your preference, of course, but I always take these to work as well, so I get them in the 6-pack, which you can find at most grocery stores. Another thing that I like about this versus other brands is that this one has like a real tea taste. I tried a different brand, I think it was called Real Tea or something like that, like a couple months ago, and I hated it. Like it was gross. It just tasted like plastic to me, and this one, it tastes legitimate. This next thing was kind of random, grocery shopping, and I was just going down the bean aisle and I saw this and I was like, is that real? Like, is that a real thing? So they're this sweet and sassy baked beans from Serious Bean Company, but they have Dr. Pepper in them. Got it at Walmart, and I tasted them, or I ate them last week, I believe, and they were actually pretty good. I was surprised, just because I didn't think Dr. Pepper would go very well with food. It was actually pretty good. It's a lot more sweeter than like normal baked beans, like the Bushes or the Camps or whatever. Didn't think that I was gonna like them, and I ended up really liking them. Last food item is the Marie Callender's Sweet Pineapple Chicken Teriyaki Bowl. I do have another one of these in my other video from November that I can link down in the eye and also in the description. I'm trying to try pretty much all of the bowls and see which ones I like and which ones I don't. This one was really good as well. Like with the, I think it was the sesame chicken is the one that I mentioned in the other video. This one is also really good as well. They give you a pretty good sized portion, and the sauce is really good. I really liked the sauce. Chicken was really moist and tender. Overall, it was just really tasty. Last for the loves is actually a pair of jeans here. These are the Rockin' Republic Denim RX, and they're jeggings. So, and I love these. Like, I will always continue to repurchase these as long as they make them and have them in my size. And I get them at Kohl's. What I like about it is that they don't have a button like most jeans do. It's nice for me because of my allergy, and also because I just don't like the buttons. Like, I kind of have like a bit of pooch on my belly, and so it kind of just ends up sticking out. And these, they suck me in, so I can wear tighter fitting shirts and not have to worry about that button sticking out, because it really does make me self-conscious. That's what I really enjoy about these, is that they have the tummy panel right here. Just their stretchy material, and I like the dark wash because it goes with anything. I usually just cuff mine at the bottom because I'm short, so they're always end up being long. I just fold them once and then fold them again to make a little cuff. They look great with my flats or wedges or, you know, whatever. Even like when I wear them with like my boots, like in the winter time, I can just leave them like this and they work perfectly in my boots also. They also have the pockets on the back, so that way you can put stuff in your pockets. They don't have it on the sides. This is just like there for decoration, but they do have back pockets also. The one thing that I do have a problem with is, fortunately, I gotta throw these ones away. Looking to get a new pair here soon. Is that this happens in the crotch, because, you know, thick thighs save lives. That always ends up happening. They did last me a very long time though, These are my original pair. Anyone who has the same problems as me, I highly recommend these. They're my favorite pair of jeans. Like, I will not wear any other jeans now except for these ones. For these Bark Thins, the dark chocolate pretzel with sea salt, I thought that they were milk chocolate, because I don't really like dark chocolate. It's too bitter for me usually. I got them and got them home. I was like, oh, oops. So I just decided to eat them anyway. I mean, just so not to waste it. And of course they were around when I had a chocolate craving. We didn't really have anything else. They were okay, just for the fact of the dark chocolate. That's why I put them in this category. If they were milk chocolate, they would have been like bomb. They would have been awesome. I'm just giving it like a medium grade, just because of the chocolate. Other than that, the pretzels were really good. I love the fusion of the sweet and salty. So I only have a couple of bad items here. The first one is going to be one of the free calendar bowls. Like I was talking about earlier, I'm just trying to kind of go through all of them and see which ones I like, which ones I don't like. And unfortunately, this is one that I didn't really enjoy. It is the Creamy Vermont Mac and Cheese Bowl. It looked super good. I'm a huge fan of macaroni and cheese. So I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. That I didn't like, it was just kind of bland. Like, there was really no taste to it, I guess. It was just kind of bleh. Like, it didn't really taste like much. And the crumbs in there, I wasn't really a fan of like these crumbs in there. I don't know. That's pretty much all I got. I got a lot of crumbs in there, so that's pretty much the only thing that had flavor. Other than that, I wasn't a fan. I just didn't enjoy it. It was just kind of there, and I was kind of hoping for something a little more, like the taste of Kraft macaroni and cheese or Velveeta. It didn't have any of that I was expecting. Lastly is the Secret Clinical Strength Clear Gel deodorant. I've been trying the clinical strength deodorants lately, just because the regular ones, like, I use them for a while and then they stop working. Like, they just stop doing their job completely. I thought I'd up it a little bit and go to the clinical strength ones and try it out. I have tried several clinical strength ones so far, and they always end up doing the same thing. I don't know what it is. And the same thing happened with this one recently, was that I was using it, every day, regularly. And then about like a week ago, I noticed that it wasn't working very well. Like, I ended up sweating a lot, and then like I ended up just smelling, and I was like, what the hell? Like, this isn't what it's made for. Like, it's supposed to help with that. I'm trying the Degree one now and seeing if that still does the same thing. What it is, like, I don't know why these deodorants just stop working. Whether my body just gets immune to it, or whether it's the medication I'm on. I don't know what it could be, but for this one, I just wasn't really a fan. Just for that reason, it just ended up not working for me again. The smell is nice though, so I'll give it that, but other than that, I'm disappointed with it. All right, so those are my loves and dumps for the month of February. If you guys liked this video, please make sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys later.